Juno, say hi. You want to go out, don't you? I'm just at the yard now to feed one of my horses. He's somewhere else at the moment, just while I'm bringing him back into work, because I don't have a school at home, and it gets too dark too quickly at the moment, so I'll bring you along to feed him. I've just got to go up to his field to get his bowls. Do you know you're coming with me, aren't you? Let's go get his bowls. Juno, this way. Good boy. Oh, what's happened to your... Hi, Balko. He's got a snuggie thing on at the moment just because he is an absolute pig, but looks like he's absolutely moved it slightly. Should we fix that? Can we get that for you? Good boy. Oh. That's one there. There's another one. There we go. We got it for you. Is that better? This is Balko. He was originally born in France, but he's lived the last 7 years in Ireland with a family over there, doing quite a bit of racing, and some point painting, and I believe some hunting as well. That's not my plan with him right now. My plan is just bring him back into work properly. I mean, he's quite fit already, to be honest. He's got quite a lot of fitness behind him, but he's lacking a bit of muscle on his top line, so just needs a bit of extra support with that. And he's a lovely boy. He's quite forward, but that's kind of what I want. I kind of be hoping to compete with him next year. Anyway. But he says that my friend. This is my friend's yard. She's got lights in her school as well, so I do have access to a neighbour's school at home. We've got no lights, so in the winter I can't do much because I'm working still. I'm going back to full-time work soon, as well as doing the business, as well as having a dog and some other animals. It's just quite full on at the moment. But I wouldn't change it at the moment because I love the horses and the dogs. It really helps me get out and about in the mornings. The plan is now, I'm just going to make up his feeds. I'm going to wash his buckets as well, quickly. So I'm going to make up his feeds for the next 3 meals. She gets breakfast and dinner. This boy's on quite a bit of food now. I have to double check whether he got hay or not. I'm waiting for his food to soak because he gets part of his food is soaked. So, He's on half a scoop per meal. This is per meal. Half a scoop of Ecri conditioning mesh. Meal. And I put usually one full scoop of water. So I do a 1 to 2 ratio. It says 1 to 1 on the thing, but I prefer putting more water. Doesn't hurt giving them a bit more water, I think. I'd rather than have a little bit too much water than too little. He's not fussy either, luckily, so I used to have a horse that hated his food sloppy. He hated it. He just wouldn't eat it if it was slightly too wet. I'll let that soak a little bit. Normally I'll have all this set in the morning ready, and I tend to do a lot of this in the evening instead, but I kind of didn't have time yesterday because I had to pick my mum up from the airport. So one of my friends who also has a horse here, she dropped his feed in for me last night. I'm very grateful for her. It's nice. It's actually nice having someone other than just me on the yard for once. Because in the other place I'm on my own, and it can make life quite tricky sometimes when you can't help each other out. Back to feeding. He also gets half a scoop of Bailey's 24 B's and XL. That's the end of this bag. And then, just so he has something to bulk it out a little bit, I give him half a scoop each of the Monica alfalfa oil to help with condition. I'm going to collect some from the store today, from my shop, because that's the one thing about having your own shop. You get to pick up horse feed anytime you like. And then he gets ulcer balancer, ulcer balancer, which is about a quarter split into 2. And then let's just increase it. I don't normally give supplements, but he needed a bit of extra protein because of the rebuilding of muscles. So I had him on this Hercules stuff for the last month or so, which is definitely helping, I'd say. He's looking so much better. And he gets 40 ml per feed. I mean, he's not where I want him to be right now, but he's getting there, I have to say. And then it's just a case of putting a bit of extra water and mixing his feeds. And then I just put 2 feeds in his bin for later. And then we'll take his other food up. It does look quite a bit, but bear in mind the total dry of his does not exceed 2 kilograms. There's just quite a bit of water in there. There's about a stub scoop and a half of water, so that's really all that makes it look bigger than it actually is. I feed him because I also need to get going because I need to get to the shop. And trying to let this one have a bit of a run around. He's found some hoof at the farrier yesterday, so oh, that's nice. Oh dear. Hello, big boy. Want your breakfast? Hold on. There you go. You enjoy that. You warm enough. Now it's time for us to go to the unit and open up the shop, where I will partially do what's more shop work, and when customers come in I'll sort them out. Do quite a bit of admin at the moment, but I also might do a little bit of study while I'm there to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. There's only so much we can do at the moment because we're not that busy. And I am doing my best for the marketing stuff. I've been trying to put out some more social media posts, but that's easier said than done. Always found posting quite difficult. I'm not the biggest person to post on social media in general, so just like trying to do it all the time for a business. Obviously I'm aware that it's important and I need to get a good following, because that will help my business grow quite a bit, but yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, just about to drive to the unit.